We've got a tremendous response, very polarized, which is, I think, ultimately a great thing, you know, because people are very, very passionate about this style of game. And I think that a lot of the fans are thrilled that we're finally making a title like this. So it's been great. Gosh, there's so many factors. Obviously, the popularity of the characters, the popularity of the franchise that they come from, but also we have to consider how well they fit into a fighting game experience like this. And we definitely don't want to just focus on the most popular characters, but we want to explore the rich history of PlayStation over 2 decades. So all of those come into play when we're thinking about which characters to choose. You know, there are a lot of characters that, if they're not right for a playable character, they can have a place in the game as part of the level and the cameos that we have and the mashups that we have. And that's something that we really focused on, is making sure that we explore the richness of all of those IPs throughout the entire game and not just with the characters. So I think there's a lot of cool opportunities to do fan service with those characters and the backgrounds and so forth.
What has the licensing been like for this game? Is it as big a nightmare as people may think it is?
It's definitely a challenge. Obviously, the IP holders, we're working with their babies, you know, everything that put their heart and soul, their blood, sweat, and tears, and we really want to be very respectful of that. So we've made every effort that we could to stay true to these franchises and these characters, and really taking all of the feedback that we get to heart from all of the developers. But they've been tremendously supportive, and ultimately it's been a great, great experience for all of us. Single player mode, multiplayer mode, competitive and cooperative. There'll be an arcade mode, there'll be some practice and challenge type modes. So there'll be a lot of content for users to explore.
How is this story mode going to work?
We're not saying too much about it right now, but basically it's a progression that works your way up to a final boss.
It'd be kind of interesting to have all these characters somehow tied in with like a story with cinemas and everything, right?
It definitely would be.
What are the challenges with getting a 4-player game, a fighting game in particular, to work smoothly online?
There's a lot of challenges with that, obviously. You really have to plan out your combat system with that in mind from the very beginning, and understanding what latency is going to do to the experience. So, you know, there's been a lot of forethought in terms of, you know, how we approach that, not only from the technical end, but from the design side. And I think that we're on the right track.
Can we count on seeing some new characters at E3? Will you guys be debuting some new folks?
Absolutely. We'll talk about some new characters and also some additional news that I think fans will be very excited to hear. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale will be released for the Christmas season.